things. And most people think trust comes from on the offensive end, but it's trust on the defensive end. Meaning, Ernie, if I'm going to send you baseline, I said that's the game plan. I have to trust that my teammate's going to be there, and I'm going to do it regardless.
The Spurs play before the hometown crowd here live in San Antonio, Texas. Last game for the Warriors, they pick up the W against the Timberwolves in Minnesota.
And Kevin, you know, they showed how important it is to have a strong bench. I mean, when you are on the road, that depth is vital. I think they really utilized the second unit to extend their offensive assault and just really wore down their opponent.
And guys, I think what you saw from them throughout the game was teamwork. This is a team. Regardless of who was out there on the floor at any given time, they got it done. And that has to make you feel good as a group.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Iguodala and Green are set at the forward spots. Harris is out there with Steph Curry. And it's Varejao in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Parker following the basket by Freak. On the wing, Green. He's covered by Iguodala. And it's Green missing.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
Now here is Harris. What a tremendous game he played against Minnesota. Shot clock at 6. Back to Green. The shot. And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Green. And it's 6 points for Freak. The Spurs have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Parker against Curry. Parker dishes to Green. Green missing again. The Warriors have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Harris passes to Curry. Sinks the triple.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Now here's Leonard. He's coming off a 13-point game against Memphis. To end the run, it's hauled in by Harris.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Got that one up quick. Iguodala's got his first 2 points of the night.
5 of 5 to start the game, and it might be the second quarter before they miss the way they're knocking these shots down. Boy, everything's pure.
Aldridge, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
San Antonio shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. And so LaMarcus Aldridge nails them both.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
Harris outside. And it's sent back by Aldridge. Plumlee with the steal. Parker outside. Back to Leonard. Just 5 to shoot. Pulls it up. Aldridge's shot is good. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Feeds to Green. And it's Harris off the drive. It's stolen by Green. Aldridge kicks to Parker. The Spurs working the ball around now. Launches a 3. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Parker's got himself on the board with 3 there.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
And it's time for an injury report. For an update on Stephen Curry's injury, let's go to Doris Burke.
Kevin, the Warriors' head athletic trainer gave me an update. It doesn't seem like too drastic of an injury. This injury could be a huge blow to a team with title hopes this season if he were to miss significant time. Kev, hoping for the best on the sideline here.
Thank you, Doris, for the update. We appreciate it, and we really hope for the best as always.
And he's a tough guy. My guess is he'll be back before we know it, and better than ever.
Greg, I sure hope you're right. I mean, there are just so many uncertainties when it comes to dealing with injuries, though. Let's hope for the best.
So it's the Spurs now. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
And that kind of loss sticks with you for a while because they probably felt they were the better team on that night. They just could not make the plays down the stretch.
Guys, you know, there are times when you would rather lose by double digits than to let a win get away from you when you thought you had. And that sometimes is harder to deal with.
Defensive-minded Green and Leonard are the wings. Aldridge out there with Anderson. And it's Roten in at the point. That's the San Antonio 5.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Timberwolves was just a man on a mission. He ended up with 44 points, and along with what he did on the offensive end, he also played some stellar defense as well. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all on the floor.
What's interesting to me, guys, is to see how much energy he's able to play with here tonight. I mean, his legs still have to be a little heavy from that last game.
Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Outside, Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Aldridge. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. Aldridge has got it all tied up now for the Spurs.
And that's an old school move right there. A good one, too, the fadeaway.
And the basket by Harris.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
The Spurs have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Well, with this break in the action, let's see which players have had the hot hand lately. Here are the top scorers in the past month. Freak, number 1.
What a performance offensively. Something has really clicked with his game over this stretch.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And yep, couple bounces and it falls. And it's a 4-point Warrior lead.
Getting better and better. Got that field goal percentage up in the 60s now.
Clark, they've dialed it in here in the second quarter, playing really well.
They get the rebound.
That's really too easy a chance to miss, guys. He needs to be more aggressive and focused on his finishes.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
No good. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. Last time in Oakland, they lost to the Warriors.
And just looking at the stat sheet, they gave far too many free throws away in that game. Maybe it was the noise in the building or something, but they really looked rattled.
Well, Greg, I don't know if it was the biggest reason for that loss, but all of those misses from the strike clearly had an impact on that game.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new. And so we conclude the first half.
Coach, you're going to...
And now...
And the third quarter about ready to get underway. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And in terms of points in that first half, you know, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And, Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. Iguodala and Green are set at the forward spots. Steph Curry's out there with Harris, and it's Verjao in at the center, locking down the middle.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
Leonard dishes to Aldridge. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 4 assists in the game.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Now here is Harris. He's got 18. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. And the wide open shot from Green. No good on the 3.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Harris against Parker. Harris passes to Verjao. 3-pointer. And the shot is good. Harris has got the lead up to 10 now for the Warriors.
What a competitor, Kevin. He's been looking for a shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
And here we go. Harris heading to... Whoa!
Let's go, man. Let's go. Ooh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. A nice shot by Aldridge.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
And it's Harris off the drive. An easy 2 points on the layup. Harris has got 25 points in the game.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to 10 on the bucket from Kawhi Leonard. Curry kicks to Harris. Verjao with a screen on Green. And it's Harris off the drive. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
A moment here to see some stats for Parker. How last month turned out for him, averaging 13 points per game, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. And he's really been pulling his weight. He's had a hand in some big plays here recently.
Yeah, in every way, I think he's doing a much better job, and the numbers certainly support that.
Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for the Spurs. Then for the Warriors, Rush comes in for Andre Iguodala. And in for Curry. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Kevin, Greg Popovich was just going over the plan with his team. The focus of the discussion was getting their offense to run through LaMarcus Aldridge. Coach is looking for him to take on a lot of responsibility when they've got the ball, to be a leader at the offensive end. Coach was not wasting any time in altering their strategy here in the second half. And Kevin, he's going to have to hope those changes take effect quickly.
All right, Doris, thanks. West is checked in for San Antonio. Tony Roten comes in for Daniel Green. Parker outside, lets it go from deep. The Warriors pull it in.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboards.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Now here's Roten following the miss by Freak, and Anderson gets it to go.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Pass to Parker, the three, and that one's good. Parker's got 10 points in the game.
Ledee just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Harris missing again. Spurs trail by 5. Leonard dishes to Roten. Back to Leonard from downtown. The shot will not go. Good D by Thompson. He kicks to Barnes. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And the Warriors lead by 8.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Kept alive.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Parker passes to Leonard. Pass to West. He dishes it to Parker. Shot clock at 5. Here's Roten. Nailed from three-point land. Roten's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Now here's Barnes. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game.
tell you what, fellas, he loves those mid-range jumpers. I mean, that's where he makes his money.
Up top, Roten. Anderson outside. Parker drives in. Shot's good. Parker's got 12. 5 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Harris. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Warriors ahead. They're up by 7. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio, you're watching 2K Sports. Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. Warriors have gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Aldridge out there with Boris Diaw. Then it's Miles Plumlee. Then it's Tony Roten. And it's Dudley in at the 2. That's the San Antonio 5. Now here's Roten. Here's Aldridge. His 3-pointers off the mark. Warriors leading by 4. Harris kicks to Iguodala. Harris outside. Picked by Varejao. Just 5 on the clock. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Daniel Green. He's checked in for San Antonio. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Launches it. And it's Iguodala with the rebound.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials. It's been a solid outing for Curry. He's got 8 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
And the Spurs making a change here. Parker's checked in.
He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
From 18 feet away, the Warriors pull it in. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Again, the miss by the Spurs. Warriors leading by 6.
The ball. Stick it too much.
Got 4 points this quarter.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
And Parker, here we go. Here's Plumlee, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And the Spurs making a change here. Leonard's checked in, and Golden State also making a change. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Steph Curry. That's good from Plumlee. Warriors have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Varejao using his post moves to get the 2 points. And the Warriors lead by 7.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Greg, simply controlling the glass. I mean, plus 10 is the advantage in rebounds right now.
Now Harris following the 3-point attempt by Tony Parker. It's stolen by Green. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. Plenty of space. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, just totally out of sync I mean, you can just see it in the numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And he does get the second one. And that stretches their lead to 8.
Here we go, San Antonio.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich coaching his team during that last break. He is not happy with their perimeter defense, saying, guys, way too many open shots for them beyond the three-point line. We've got to press up closer and try to crowd them off the arc. Guys, we'll see if they got the message.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
There's the pass to Parker. Nice D from Verajat.
Man, he's just pulled a Harry Houdini in this quarter. He's completely disappeared.
Wasted no time on that one.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
And now, your Spurs dance team.
Parker kicks to Aldridge. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Breaks a big height bounce and goes in. 14 points for Tony Parker.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. They spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
.122 left in the game. From the stripe, Harris misses.
And they get the rebound, but guys, that's been the issue throughout the game.
Yep, and the results on the scoreboard are attributed to how they've been out-rebounded thus far.
Parker kicks to Aldridge. There's Green with the three. It's hauled in by Harris.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Inside, Iguodala dishes to Verajat. That one falls, coming off Iguodala's feet. And the Warriors lead by 8. Clark, they've shared the load offensively.
Yeah, they've done a nice job with it, Kevin. Everybody's touching the ball. There's a nice flow to what they're doing offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. We'll shoot one more at the free throw line. Thompson no good on the free throw. Here's San Antonio. Parker kicks to Plumlee. There's Green with the three. Good! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
And Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Job well done at the line on that possession. They'll make things a little easier on themselves if they can convert those.
Okay, guys. The clock is our enemy now. Time to focus up and know your roles. Trust each other to make the play. Freak, if you got the look, take us home.
Leonard the pass to Green. High post shot. Aldridge kicks to Parker. And here's Leonard from 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Harris. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Harris has got 35.
That one will seal the deal there. They've exploded here at the end.
Boy, I love the serious killer instinct they've shown. Finishing strong.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And coming up next, the postgame show with Ernie Johnson, Shaq, and Kenny the Jet.
the 2K Sports post-game show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Freak. Talk about lighting it up in the second quarter. My word, that was just huge, and the impact carried them through the entire game.
A ton of his points were coming inside tonight. It really speaks to how aggressive he was in this game. If there was a path to the hoop, he was attacking. Love that kind of mindset in a backcourt or a wing player.
It's all about the production. I mean, nothing really fazed this guy tonight. He was the primary option. They needed a bucket, he delivered. He didn't have any problem scoring. They never really had a way to slow him down. Come on.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for...
Siamo fragili, se tutti ci toccano, siamo fatti di sogni che non ci fanno dormire.
Io non dormo quando ti pensi, io non dormo e basta e compensi. Io lo so che siamo uniti, se a capirsi basta il silenzio. Senza te sarei nel vuoto, mentre insieme siamo immortali. Baby, accelero la moto, chiudi gli occhi e spegni i fanali. Vedi, noi siamo la luce insieme, il male che produce il bene. La notte abbassa lo sguardo, che guardarci non gli conviene. Siamo il bianco e siamo il nero, siamo Dio che appare davvero. Siamo piccoli e perfetti, come il mondo visto dal cielo.
Siamo fragili, se tutti ci toccano, siamo fragili.